All right, this is Scratch, and that's Dennis. This is AOELeagues Season 9 Bracket Q, Group Stage, CuteBearCub versus Bulcarian. I'm Bulcarian the team, is his full name. That's down by the score. CuteBearCub in the red, Bulcarian in the blue. CuteBearCub is Byzantines, and Bulcarian is Gujaras on Mega Random. Full disclosure, we can watch this game. There, I believe, was a second game played, but those files are not working, and they do not show, or that game does not show up on AOE Insights, so we don't have it. We'd love to watch it. If you can fix that and send it to us, that'd be awesome, but right now we do not have the means to do so. Dennis is also here. I need to shut up.
Yeah, it's still going to be an exciting game to watch. Bulgarian is what we've known to be probably the most aggressive player that we watched so far. So
Yeah, in a big way.
Yep,
Like,
interesting game.
we've finally started to see some aggression from I think all of our players, but I think Bulcarian is definitely foot on the gas at all times. This is a wild map. I'm just gonna zoom out for a minute just to kind of get an idea. We've got some elements of almost Acropolis a little bit, with a giant forest in the center. My arrow key is sticking, so I am going to be sticking to the keyboard. So I've got a boar pull. Not bad. Pretty damn good boar pull. We've got gold on the back for Bulcarian. Twice. Once for I'm sorry. That's Bearcub. Bearcub is in the red. We've got 2 gold on the back for Bearcub and 1 on the back for Bulcarian. But honestly, like, if he's not careful, he might miss this. Oh no, he already saw it. Okay, cool. That just goes to show you how bad I am at this game. What do you think about this map? It's kind of a wild map. Mr. Dennis?
A lot of relics on the map. So.
Oh wow, yeah, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Yeah, it would. I mean, this is just something. Maybe when you're counting, you also pan over to the relics that you're counting. Maybe
1, 2,
you don't have to. You don't
3,
have to.
4, 5.
All right, fair enough. Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
10. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't look like anyone thought. I mean, it does make. It is interesting to see that both players went for camel civilizations. I don't know if Bulgarian has some kind of plan with camels, but Gujara Scout could be interesting to see how Bulgarian uses the Gujara's Camel Scout, knowing that Bulgarian is a aggressive player.
I really like all of these players being so courteous as to play Byzantines all the time, because that's the only civ that I really know. I don't really know much about the Gujaras. I know they get this guy, I know they get the Camel Scout, but that's it. It's the only thing I know about.
You can garrison your sheep in the mill to get a particular food.
Oh, that's them. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. That's so cool.
They get the anti-archer unit called Srivamsha Riders, which are kind of speedy units that dodge arrows.
Okay. Is it like a percentage chance, or is it like they get a dodge and then they have to wait for a cooldown?
They're anti-archer units,
Okay.
so they do dodge arrows pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Another boar pull. That was much cleaner. It was really good. Oh my god. I spilled like ginger ale on my keyboard earlier. Like literally 5 minutes before we started, and I was like, oh no! We'll be fine. Okay, we got some idle time for Bearcub, for red. But if I remember correctly, that's not abnormal for them. I think we've seen idle time from them before. You know?
I mean, only thing that I know about CuteBearCub is the farming eco gets insane in late game, but CuteBearCub also is very passive in early games. But CuteBearCub is walling up, so there's some things that CuteBearCub must have picked up from the previous games. So maybe just go late game with Byzantines and try to play from there. And Bulcarian is known to be aggressive, so it's going to be mostly an aggressive game from Bulcarian, most likely.
The dream is that we see in chat. Well, I figured you were going to be aggressive because I watched Scratch and Dennis's video.
Yeah.
That's when we know we're doing something right. I like that wall up. I actually really like the idea of just walling up this base. It feels really, on both sides, it feels very heavily incentivized to do so. Okay, barracks.
Barracks coming down for both players. Maybe they are. I mean, it's good that they are both considering some kind of army and feudal age. So.
Well, it could be. This is pretty standard time, right? Although Bulcarian is on gold. But that's probably for fast castle if I had to hazard a guess.
It's Bulcarian. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. I forgot who we were talking about.
Yep. Yep, militia is on the way.
There it is. Finishing up the wall up, okay. I like this wall up, actually, because I feel like a lot of players would have cut this area off where the barracks is, and then this area off between these trees, and called it done. I like acknowledging the chance of a flank and cutting it off.
Alright, stable from Byzantines.
And blue's walling up too. I do not like this. Like, this is not good, because this renders this stone almost useless to you. And there's not a lot
safe
on
stone.
Yeah.
There's safe stone
there's
in the
one
back,
right here. Okay.
behind the walls. It's fine.
Yeah. Still, I don't like it. BB mentioned it once on stream, and it's been stuck in my head. Actually, I think it was during your game. Actually, she mentioned walling up with your minerals once, and I've subconsciously tried to avoid it every game.
Yeah, I mean, I think in this case, actually, I think CuteBearCub should be fine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's not his only stone. So yeah, this is
stone
wild.
walls from Bulcarian, so likely.
Do you think that was intentional, or do you think maybe he just was low on wood to get it built?
I mean, there's 144 wood build rates.
True. Yeah, he could correct it. Blacksmith. Farms for
I
red.
think it's just further away from the TC, and maybe stone walls will give the villager time to come here and protect the walls. So
I really want to see BearCub full wall. I want this wall up to be completed so that these gold can be protected.
Yeah, I think CuteBearCub needs to wall up the entire map. I mean, like we mentioned before, CuteBearCub's more passive player who gets strong in late game, so no army production.
You say that.
Is there an army? Oh, there is.
Three.
There are scouts. Okay.
3 scout boys.
Cool.
All right. Here it is, and they're in. And there's a fourth coming on the way, I'm assuming. Yep.
But
Spikes are already there. Spikes. Pikes. Spearmen.
Oh, nice reaction from.
That I don't know if that was a reaction. I think maybe he just clicked on the other side of the wall and they were finishing their path.
Oh, the scouts were mid-attacking that village.
Oh, were they? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like this. That's scary to me. Okay. Gotta find something.
Very active with the scouts. I like it.
Got the militia heading home for red. Or, not home, but heading in for blue towards red. We're very active with this. This is a different BearCub than I think we're used to. Oh. Dennis, yell at me if that top part starts flashing for the militia.
No, nothing
None
so
yet.
far. Yeah, just behind the wood line at the moment. Maybe some idle time in the gold. So.
Well, and he sees. Ooh, wow. Okay,
There's no one on gold. I mean, actually 4 on gold, but yeah. Yep. So no one on gold right now for CuteBearCub, so some kind of response was made. Even if there's no kills, it's kind of useful.
Now, Dennis, I know that you're looking at this gold and you're thinking I could put a tower on these. And I
No.
think no, really?
No,
I think I would.
No, you just wall up. It's what's coming in is militia, right? So those are slow. You took care of them. Just
Sure.
wall.
I guess they
Wall up
are.
the
I
map,
guess
go to
these
castle.
these gold are deep enough that you don't necessarily need to tower.
Yeah.
More
yeah.
scouts. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think you stop right for initial
yeah.
aggression failure. Or not failure,
Yeah.
but concluded right. And you.
Yeah. I
think you
mean,
call.
I've been behind on Castle Age because of extra scouts enough times to stop after a few.
Especially when
But
blue's
I
already
mean,
on the way up.
also it depends, right? After a few scouts, if you want to continue feudal pressure, just mix in some archers. That's going to be more dangerous. Forward villager coming in, and Bulcarian's got some kind of siege workshop potentially.
Probably, yeah.
Planned.
He's going to be in castle for a while before red catches up. Or is he cornering? Is he just going for it?
It's just a sneak villager, I think.
Maybe, yeah. I'm wondering if this is enough wood to sustain the game. Whoa, that's a lot of. Okay. I mean, that's
A
probably
counterattack with scouts would I mean, also that probably was a reaction. CuteBearCub was very active with the scouts.
True.
So,
Yeah.
Bulgarian was
Well,
forced.
and he didn't build 7. He built 4 more, or 5 more. So that's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like this. The reinforcement. Good to see.
Second DC from blue, so
I'm curious if anybody's gonna move towards this giant thing of wood. I guess you don't really need to.
yeah, you don't need to. You have enough wood, safe wood to take.
Like, this corner is very interesting to me. This corner is very interesting to me for setup purposes. Alright, now, red, your opponent is not actually fully walled. I think they just think they are. No, they know they're not. That's interesting.
TC comes down, but the stone can be hit, so
Stone
scouts can still have some value.
But unless he doesn't.
Yep, you see the stone walls and you think, okay, it's probably fully walled, right?
Mind games.
Yep.
Games.
Yeah.
We've got some stables ourselves with the Shrivamsha riders. Okay. Oh, those are out of stable. I didn't know that. I thought out of castles. What is are the Gajaras the Civ that have 3 unique units? Is that them?
They have the disc throwers, chakram throwers, basically, and they have Shrivamsha riders. Just 2 of them that I can think of.
Okay.
What's the third one? The Camel Scout. Maybe that's what you're talking about.
Oh, that could be it. Okay.
Yeah.
I promise I've played this game before, guys.
It's a new Civ. That's okay.
Yeah, that's true. In my defense, I did just buy the DLC for these guys, like, maybe a month ago. I just haven't had a chance to play it. Ooh, these guys look cool. Whoa.
But there's no archers. I mean, it's a good raiding unit still, but I think CuteBearCub is fully walled now, so I think CuteBearCub should be fine.
Got 2 archery ranges incoming, though, so...
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, he found the villager! Oh, that's huge! Good job, CuteBearCub. Way to be active with that scout.
Yeah, I think the villager was just idle. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe it was
maybe a misclick.
Yeah.
But the point is, CuteBearCub found it, took it out. I like this TC on the back. I still would prefer full walls. I think we are there. Yeah, we're there.
Yeah. CuteBearCub's fully walled. That should be fine. But
wait, is there a hole there? No, because there's this tree, right? Okay, no. Oh my gosh.
Now you see Shrivamsha riders. What does CuteBearCub do?
Forward castle. This is the Bulcarian that we're used to. This is kind of a worthless castle, though, if I'm being honest.
I mean, it breaks through the walls. It gives you the a hold of your forward base. It's not easy to push that forward base off once you have a castle. So it's not a loss.
I don't know. I think I would prefer it maybe on top of these military buildings, to be honest, or even over here up on the blacksmith.
I mean, blacksmith is from a little bit in the back, and the military buildings maybe. Bulgarian is worried about the castle being denied, right? So
True.
it's fairly safe.
This is being uncontested though, which is kind of disturbing.
Yeah, no reaction so far. Just pikes, and
Camel.
pikes are not not on the field, so
Got a couple.
they are going to be. I mean, if Bulgarian is as active as CuteBearCub, this army is going to be alive for a long time.
Yeah, enough. Okay, we are retreating. Good, not perfect. Let's get some spearmen out. More than one. Okay, we got some out of there. How are monks against Shrivansha riders?
Yeah, they should be. I mean, monks and pikes should be good.
Okay.
But right now, you don't have the pike numbers, so.
So we've got 600 gold in the bank. I think we have at least one monastery.
Yeah, I think what would have been better if you see kind of Sri riders hitting your houses, just repair the houses, send a bill forward and repair the house. You would have bought yourself some time to react with some kind of army, but now that the army is in, they can raid your gold, your stone, whatever is not TC'd. So, yeah. And I don't think the villagers are moving forward to build that castle forward, are they?
Yeah, they are. They're getting there
Okay,
right
they
now.
are.
It just took a while. It's a big map. I will say one thing about this castle. It doesn't directly threaten this stone, but it will, kind of. And that is the only stone, other than this one, that CuteBearCub has.
Yeah, my guess is the follow-up will be Chakram throwers to deal with the pikes, and that with the Shivamsha riders and camels are going to be pretty good comp.
I like
Push from.
pulling the pike back. That was nice to see. I think lesser players would have failed to do so, myself included. Okay, so we're getting attack upgrades for the pikemen. That's good. I like that.
Siege workshops coming up.
Yep.
I don't think you have enough. Wait, you're banking a lot of gold, so I guess we could.
I mean, I think Bulcarian is very much a shoelace thin economy kind of player. Like we've seen him. I mean, look, he's at 40 villagers.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Villager and we're trying to steal the stone.
As important, yeah.
This is the second time that we've seen this, where I believe it's the second time where we've seen Bulcarian get fletching, and with no archers on the field. Does that affect scorpions?
I mean, does it affect chakram throwers? It should, right?
Yeah, I mean it might. I don't know.
Yeah.
These units look so cool. The Gurjar units are super cool. Okay, and GG's called from CuteBearCub. Okay. Okay, given that game is so short, and I think we only have we only have one game for this set. I feel like maybe we should talk as much as we can about it. What do you think?
Oh, not necessary. We can wrap it up as a short video. That should still be fine. But
still,
yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Bulgarian showed that Bulgarian's very good in being aggressive, especially in early castle age. So build production stopped essentially at 39, but it didn't really matter. I don't think the plan was to go late game anyway. And the push was strong. And I liked comp with the shotgun throwers, camels, and siege behind it. It was a solid push.
I like Bulcarian. I like seeing aggression. I like that a lot. But it's really easy, I think, to fall into traps of my opponent has moved from where I know them to be to over here, and I'm not paying attention to it. That really spooks me with Bulcarian. I could see that happening just because of the way he handles his economy in the end. So I would like to see this stop. I want to see those villagers keep coming out, just in case. You never know. Again, not exactly a mistake. It's obviously working for him, but I would like to see villager production continue. We don't even have to boom. Just keep cranking out villagers, and you'll figure out what to do with them as you need. CuteBearCub, your micro on your scouts was actually really good. They lasted a while. They got a decent amount of idle time, even if they weren't really getting kills. It was really cool to see, and you kept them alive, which is way better than I can ever manage to do with scouts. I think this was GG for you. I don't think it needed to be. I think that if we had responded to those Shrivamshire riders when they were taking out that house, I think that if we had dropped these 2 barracks and just started cranking out pikemen right away, I think this may have been able to be defended, especially as Byzantines. If you had been able to secure and maintain this stone over here, build up your own castle, I think you definitely could have put up more of a fight. It's very hard to deal with this level of aggression, but I think we need to tighten up our responsiveness a little bit, and think about the what is it, Dennis? The 4 points,
Just
make villagers
eco action,
yeah.
military action, and yep.
Yeah, it's 4 things. I can't remember specifically what they are, but one of them is take a military action. And if you don't have a military, you can't take a military action. Your economy is always really tight, really clean. This I don't think we saw that much. Yeah, we had 7 minutes of idle time. Totally fine. And we've got 24 farms and 67 villagers. Pretty good to see. But I definitely think we need to see a little more focused military action. And I'm really excited to see that, because we're going to see both of these players continuing on in the tournament, and I'm excited to do so. And on more mega random maps, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, I mean, in this particular game especially, I think Bulcarian, you could have just pulled a couple of builds to repair your house, get some time,
CuteBearCub,
bank
you
some
said Bulcarian.
resources to. Oh yeah, sorry, CuteBearCub, and you pull some builds, repair the house, and just buy yourself some time, and then maybe drop a monastery for uh, conversion. Maybe you make pikes, decide on one, whatever you
Yeah.
choose, and then basically just defend from there. I think the castle drop's always hard, especially if you don't really have stone already being collected to drop a counter castle. Uh, but I think some of the initial things that you could do when you see an army is just to once you've walled up, just try to defend that wall with repair villagers and make some counter units to hit from behind that wall, and that could help you a little bit.
Worst
Try that
case
out.
scenario, as you
Yeah.
see this castle's going up, throw a house right here and throw a house here and here, and just kind of block this area off just for a moment. It'll give you some breathing room to get these pike numbers up. You'll probably lose your blacksmith. That's okay. So now this isn't a mistake, because he didn't know that this castle was coming at the time. These are definitely out of position. I even if we were on a more aggressive stance, I still don't like this being out here like that. Perhaps it was to cover the stone, but I don't think it was. I would have liked these to be a little more central to the base, maybe even taking up the place of some of these palisade walls. Just to have a bit more of a compact footprint, so that when this castle drop happens, we're a little more prepared, I think.
I mean, I think what Scratch is saying is it's good that you walled your
Yeah.
base, but
Yeah, oh yeah.
next time you build your military buildings, try to plan out so that your military buildings are also part of your wall, and that would really help. And
Yeah, because
yeah,
then they're going to be closer to your base. They can spill out units into your base or out of your base. Ideally, I know with pathing that doesn't always work, but that's usually the idea.
and I
I
know you like strong eco before you make military, but sometimes you kind of need to respond when pressure's right in front of your doorstep, right? So just something to think about for before your next game.
And for me, you're doing better at the part that's harder for me to do. I used to make fun of Dennis, because between the two of us, he's the eco player and I was the aggressive player. And then we started playing against each other a lot, and he started to get aggressive, and then he got really scary to play against. And I really kind of see that a little bit in CuteBearCub, in that he can handle the part that I suck at, even now. and to see that is really cool, because like once CuteBearCub starts to figure out how to manage both, how to balance, people are in trouble. I'm excited to see it. All right, I think that's it. So I'm Scratch. He's Dennis. This is AOE League Season 9 Bracket Q. CuteBearCub versus Bulcarian. Again, we don't know what the deal is with the two games, but for this game, Bulcarian is the winner. That's it for us. Have a good night.